All right. Welcome back to the Beast Game Podcast. This is a review for The Hurricane Heist. It's directed by Rob Cohen. The writers are Carlos Davis and Jeff Dixon. It stars Toby Kebbell, who was Koba in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, Maggie Grace, who is from the Taken series, and Ryan Quaton. And the synopsis is, thieves attempt a massive heist against the U.S. Treasury as a Category 5 hurricane approaches. All right, so this was a very tough review to even want to do. This movie's so bad, but it's set in Gulfport, Mississippi, and Toby Kebbell is tracking the storm. He's a meteorologist. The original scene starts off where there's a house that gets blown away, and it is a flashback to Toby Kebbell and his brother, who is played by Ryan Quaton. They lose their father in the hurricane, and that affects both of them in different ways. There's a truck that shows up to the treasury that is in that area asking to be let through. They don't have any credentials. Some guys jump out of the van, start attacking the treasury. So Rob Cohen had directed the original Fast and the Furious movie, Triple X, which I have a soft spot for, Stealth, which is one of Keith's favorite movies, The Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor, pretty bad, The Boy Next Door, terrible, and then this movie. So you see where his arc has been over the past couple of years. He had also done that Alex Cross movie, which had Tyler Perry in it, which was also silly. So his filmography doesn't really include a lot of good movies recently. Yeah. To save you time, there's an inside job with the Treasury. The guards and the local police are trying to steal the money. The money's supposed to be shredded. They're trying to steal all that before the hurricane comes. Maggie Grace's character is one of the guards at the job that's not in on the whole scheme. She gets taken away from the facility for one reason or another, meets up with Toby Kebbell, finds out about the attack on the Treasury. Toby Kebbell's brother, Ryan Quaton, is a repair person, so the Treasury has no power, so they bring him in to power up the Treasury. Then there's a big chase involving Toby Kebbell, Maggie Grace, Ryan Quaton trying to stop all the bad guys. That is the movie. It's an hour and 45 minutes of silliness. Normally, a lot of these natural disaster movies go straight to DVD, but there's been a couple that have come out in the movie theaters recently. San Andreas, Geostorm. Those natural disaster movies are movies that movie studios should not revisit. You should not do those type of movies. And then you get a very workmanlike director, Rob Cohen, just to manage all this crap. Toby Kebbell should be taking better roles. Maggie Grace should be taking better roles. The whole thing is just silly. It's just a heist movie with a hurricane. And a very bad heist movie at that. The premise is silly. The acting is poor. The visuals don't really provide anything. This is not something you should waste your time on. This is getting a 1, mainly for the absurd premise. And that's the Beast Game Podcast.